Hello everyone, and welcome to Harry the Coach TV. My name is Adlife Muhamba. I'm a career branding strategist, career coach, published author, resume writer, you name it. I help you as a job seeker to get an interview and land your dream job quicker. Isn't that exciting? Well, today I want to talk about something very important, and because of the importance of the matter, let's just dive into it right away. Okay, today I want to talk about creating an impact-based resume. Okay, what do I mean when I'm talking about impact-based resume? Isn't it just possible for me just put out my information of what I did and obviously maybe get some opportunity to be shortlisted? No. So what do I mean by saying impact-based resume? Okay, what is important is that your resume should show me as a recruiter that if I hire you, you can bring value to my company. That is one of the most important things that you should consider before even writing, editing, updating your resume or CV. You should show value. All right. And how do you show value? One of the things that you can actually use to show value is writing quantifiable achievements. All right. And a lot of people would ask me, okay, I'm in social sciences. How can I quantify what I'm doing? What is very important is to really go through what you do day to day. All right. And be able to say, what value have I added? It might not be quantities only, all right? But it could be, process improvement, all right? You could have recommended certain things that were implemented and made a major impact to the company, all right? Maybe as a research associate, you actually researched a certain area which actually went on to be included in policy. It actually made an impact. So it's very broad. But what you do is to go through what you do day to day and ask yourself, what have I done in the past 6 to 12 months that have improved the way that we're doing things, or that have actually, improved, the type of services that you're providing to clients. That is what we call an impact-based CV. And as a recruiter, I'll actually get to say, okay, this person has made an impact, and how do I do that? It's because I know that past performance is an indicator of future performance. All right. And this is the reason why you would find that a lot of people have got CVs that are very long. It's because they are not getting straight to the point. They are trying to sell their skills, but in the same realm, they don't know how to sell these skills. All right. So what is important is to know how you can write an impact-based CV. Makes sense? So Google, they developed a formula that is called the XYZ formula, or the XYZ formula, for developing accountabilities or developing responsibilities, to say the least. But it can be used on the CV, like on most of all the sections of a CV. And believe you me, before we go there are 4 broad sections of a CV, and others you can actually add. But I'm talking about if you are a non-academic, because obviously an academic CV differs from a non-academic CV. So the broad key areas of a CV are: number 1, your personal details. But obviously you cannot actually write personal details now. We know that these are personal details. It's a matter of you just writing your name, surname, phone number, LinkedIn URL, email, 3 jobs that you're targeting, and address. Okay? And we know that it's a personal details. So gone are the days where we're writing married, single, dependencies 10, ID number, license number, you name it. Okay. Then number 2 is professional summary. right? We just highlight your skills, attributes, experience, and achievements. All right. Then, and on that professional summary, you can actually have a subsection of core competencies and skills, and maybe, achievements as well. Then you go to experience. After experience, you go to education. After education, you go to references. All right. Or you get, after education, you can add professional development courses, then reference, it differs. So what I'm saying is Google developed the XYZ formula, which actually stipulates to say, I've achieved X as measured by Y by doing Z. That's how you show the value that you can actually bring to me as an employer or as a recruiter. What did you achieve? All right. I managed to increase engagement, all right, by 20%. That means you're saying you increased engagement as measured by what? By 20%. And how did you do it? Maybe you frequently posted on A, B, C, D, E, F, G on the website. So I achieved X as measured by Y by doing Z. That's how, you're supposed to show value that you can bring. So whenever you say achieved salesperson of the year, we are more interested to say, how did you do it? All right. If you recommended X, and how did you come about recommending X? Because maybe you saw that there was a gap. You saw that there was a gap in certain things, and you say, okay, let me recommend X, which was implemented and ultimately is measured by Y. It had a major impact. That's what we call an impact-based CV. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you are writing your CV, think about the impact that you have made. Think about impact always, because we want someone who actually solve our pain points, or someone who is going to recommend certain things that are going to bring an impact to my organization. Every area you can, even if you're a student, you can show impact that you can bring to my company. All right. Talk about volunteer roles. Talk about internships. Talk about major studies that you have done, practically. Maybe your dissertation, the type of researches that you have done, and maybe what you've accomplished or learned that you can actually transfer to the job that you are targeting. So it's not about just people who are experienced that can show impact. You can as well show impact. It depends on how you are supposed, or how you can present your skills to me as an employer. So research about those things that you feel that, okay, maybe I've made an impact. I've been in interview preparations with my clients whereby they actually don't know that they've made an impact where they are, but they really have. And I'll ask them their experiences. And when knowing their experience, I'll tell them, okay, this is the impact that I'm talking about. So if you are on a job, ask them about the KPIs. Ask them how do they measure performance. And on those KPIs, you can derive, all right, the quantifiable achievements, or the impact that you have made thus far. Thank you very much for watching our video. I know it's been long, but I am going to post consistent videos from now on. Remember, we are in winter and all. But don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Click that notification button so that you get notified every time we post an informative video. Thank you very much, and as always, God bless you.